listeners! Welcome to DJ's Culture Podcast. My name is Divya.
And my name is Jordan.
On this podcast, we will address,
inform, and learn about differences in cultures and the importance of being aware of them.
Guys, on this episode, we'll be discussing the customs, ways, and celebrations for the Ethiopian cultures.
To help us expand and discover our knowledge on the Ethiopian culture, we will bring in my friend and classmate, Caleb. Caleb's family is from Ethiopia, and his mom actually owns a restaurant there.
So, to sum up this episode, we'll be learning about languages, foods, apparels, and celebrations. Let's dive right in.
Let's go. So this is Caleb. Caleb, do you want to say hi?
Hello.
So, Caleb is from Ethiopia, and I know your mom owns a restaurant there, but I'm just going to start off first. What language do you speak? Like, what is the name of the language, like your other language? Because I know you're bilingual.
So the main language that I speak is English, but in Ethiopia we speak Amharic.
Oh, actually,
We have that one. There's also another one.
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
There
Ethiopia
is
has
a lot of
80
languages, but the two main are Amharic or, oh gosh, Geese?
Is it Amharic or I actually don't know because
It's like Ge'ez. It was like the classical language spoken by priests and like a few other people back in the past.
Yeah.
There's a lot of history to you guys' languages. I found that really cool.
Yeah, it's very diverse.
I'm gonna get into the food section because I'm very excited for this one.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
So first we have flatbread, or also called a
Injera?
Yeah,
That's the one. Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's made from a teff grain.
Teff.
Tiff.
You can call it teff.
Okay.
It's like this, I don't know if it's like a special or something because it's really hard to like make it in America due to the weather and stuff, the humidity and stuff. So, but it's like mainly in like what do you call it, indigenous to Ethiopia or Africa, you can say.
Yeah, it says native to the country.
Oh yeah.
Country found, and then so it's pretty much a giant pancake.
That is what it said. Yeah.
My mom's literally serving it right now.
Oh, that's cool.
There is also oh my god, alanchas. And so they're usually spicy or seasoned with a peppery spice mixture.
Oh yeah. Like our stew is mostly spicy, but alja is what do you call it? It's like a yellow looking stew, which I forgot the name of like the main ingredient. Yeah, no, turmeric.
Is it berebre? Am I said that wrong? But
oh no, it's like an English spice. It has a name in English too. It's like what do you call it? A yellow spice or something. Like it's thought to be very nutrients. Like that's what alja is. And there are a lot of other fruits too.
You want to tell us about some of them?
Sure. My favorite is tips. Tips is a meat, a kind of stew, in which it has onions, peppers, meat. It's like tiny piece of cut up meat, which you use the injera to eat with. I personally like the stew, because when it's like infused with the injera, it tastes so good.
Is there any more foods that you would like to talk about?
Yeah, dorowet. Dorowet is the most classic, especially for Christmas. We eat it. It includes doro means chicken, and what means stew in Amharic. So it's like a chicken stew, which is very gorgeous to look at and eat. It is kind of spicy. Includes boiled eggs, chicken, like the whole chicken.
So this is gonna sound really weird, but when I was researching this, there was like a big part of like special beverages or drinks that you enjoy. Like I know that coffee is kind of a big one, or
Yeah,
like teja
coffee's
is like a type of wine or fruit smoothies. Is there anything that you would like to share about that?
Yeah, I remember that now. What do you call my grandparents, my grandma used to mix it at her home when she feels like it sometimes. It's it has a little bit of alcohol. It's like made out of some like like lettuce type of plant, which turns into like 1% alcohol or something, and is a drink. It's like that's very common throughout what do you call Ethiopia.
Cool. So going on to clothing.
So,
Okay.
so it says that it's kind of the clothing kind of varies between the regions, like what's available
Yeah.
to them. What part
Yes.
of
Ethiopia are you from?
yeah.
So technically, I am from the main city in which has no base one because it's so diverse.
Mhm.
But I can tell where my parents are from. My parents one, in which my mom is from Gojami, in which they wear Gojami clothes. Like, have you seen like the green silk-like ones they dance in? Like one of those are from my mom's like where my mom is from. And where my father is from is like a different type of style, which I don't know that much, but it's very unique compared to the others.
So based on our research, we found that like the clothing material is usually white cotton from
Yes.
like the highlands.
And it's usually like colorfully patterned.
Yes. Oh, that one is the traditional one.
Mhm.
You wear it to church, special occasions. It's like you can call that the base.
We call it the base clothing.
Like it's the base for everything. All of the clothing lines come from.
Now, you said that you were from like the main city, and you know, going back to some of our research, they said that they usually wear like a Western style of clothing. Like,
Western.
like when I say Western, I mean like men use clay to hold feathers in their hair. Sometimes, maybe women have braided hair.
Oh yeah.
Bracelets can be, or beads can be in their hair. Bracelets, ankles, necklaces, like all of that.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, it's a really diverse one. You can see them with what do you call it? When you go to the rural areas too, you can see what do you call it? The men and the women with piles of homemade butter on their head.
Butter?
Butter.
Yeah, it's very for the hair. It's one of the traditions,
Oh.
and they use it to grow their hair like an afro, and it becomes very big.
Well, for our next one, for clothing, cattle herding groups, and from our research, they tend to wear leather clothing.
Cattle herding?
Oh, the cattle herding groups.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, like a type of leather clothing. Like they mostly wear some greens, the green ones with like little like green short. Men wear green shorts and with like a t-shirt, not a t-shirt though. What do you call a button clothing again?
Button down?
Yeah, a button down like with short sleeves. Which has what do you call it? Some shells on the corners of each one of them.
I gotcha.
And for the women, it's the same, but it's like a whole dress, and which looks very beautiful and has the same shells on it too. And the women wear a necklace too, special necklaces with like crosses, or it really depends on the person. But they're all the necklaces.
It's from my understanding that you did live in Ethiopia for a little bit.
Yeah, 7 years.
Alright, so you should be very aware of this next topic, which is
Okay.
it's going to be about the celebrations and traditions.
Oh, I love them.
So, the Ethiopian New Year is celebrated in September.
Yes, actually, and if you've heard, technically it's 2014 now there. because
2000.
they believe Ethiopia is a very religious country. So they believe Jesus was born like 2014 years before, right from right now 2014 years ago was Jesus was born it's what AD. Yeah.
So,
is there any special thing you do on that New Year?
Oh yeah. So in Ethiopia we have 13 months because of that. So every there's we have a month that has only 6 days in it, just so we can prepare for the new year. And on leap years, it becomes it's 5 days normally, but on leap year it's 6 days the month.
Wow. You said that there was 13 months. What's the what are the names of the months if you know them?
Oh, it's been a long time since I listed them. I think I forgot them. The only one I remember is the last one, the 13th one.
What is it called?
Bogme.
Like based on our research that it's celebrated in September. It's usually when rain is ending, flowers are blooming, and like children get new clothes for the new year.
Yeah. Like what do you call it in Ethiopia? When it compared to the America, everything's vice versa. So like when it's summer here, it's winter. It's winter there. When it's spring here, it's autumn there. When it's what do you call it? Yeah, winter here, it's summer there.
Oh, really?
All right, moving on to some of our next celebrations. I don't think anyway, the celebration is Ramadan. Do you celebrate?
Ramadan.
Do you celebrate Ramadan?
I no, I don't, because Ramadan is a religious holiday which all of Ethiopia celebrates, because back in the day, Ethiopians were the first ones to ever accept Islam when it first became a religion, because of Prophet Muhammad. So Ramadan is celebrated widely across Ethiopia, and you can hear if you know the Quran, the Bible of Islam people, it talks a lot about this, how Ethiopia helped them, and how now Ethiopia has been well developed with has created a very well developed relationship with the Christian and Islam people, which now we just celebrate as it's one.
I gotcha.
So, from your perspective, when you lived there, have you seen many Muslims fasting during the day and avoiding food and water, and from sun up until sundown?
Yes. So funny thing about that. So we would be a little bit competitive. I wouldn't do it because I had to do my other fastings for my Christianity. But we would make bets. If you lost, you had to do something. You had to pay money. So they keep it so people actually do it because of the competitiveness.
Oh, really? That's kind of cool.
So, Christmas, is there any way that Christmas is specialized in Ethiopia than you would say in your years that you've spent it in America?
Yes, in America, they think Christmas is a day of exchanging gifts and celebrating with the family. In Ethiopia, they see it as the birth of Jesus. They do in America too, but in Ethiopia, it's mainly focused on the day of the baby Jesus was born. So we go to the church. We celebrate in the church first in the morning. Then we go out. And what do you call it? We got fireworks. We get fireworks and light them up everywhere, like little firecrackers.
So Christmas is more celebrated as a remembrance and celebration of Jesus' birth rather than just like a gift giving, just like a family event. It's more of to Jesus.
It's like a religious holiday.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And is it the same day celebrated on as it is in America, or is it like on a different day?
I actually don't remember that well, but I think so because we always celebrate it on like the same time, like America celebrates it. So yeah.
Oh, really? Like based on some of the research, we don't know if this is right or wrong, but like it said that sometimes you guys celebrate it on January the 7th.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, sometimes because of like how the Ethiopians like back in the day they still believe that the time difference between the American or the other civilizations and the Ethiopian and Middle Eastern is different. So I guess so. Yeah, I may have to ask my mom about it though. I can come with better information if you want to.
It's
okay. So,
so it's Epiphany.
have you ever celebrated the Epiphany?
What's Epiphany?
So basically, from our knowledge, we know it's like a celebration of Jesus' baptism, and it's celebrated around 2 weeks after Christmas.
Oh yeah, Tumkat.
Say it again?
Oh,
Tumkat, that's what we call it.
Oh, it's like the largest, most colorful festival. We have that one too. I just didn't know they were like related.
Oh yeah, we have it. It's a very big holiday. We got what do you call it? Something called chibo. It's like like a collective branches that we make a cross with, and we like at the night we burn it in the name of Jesus Christ because we love Him, and we celebrate it and we pray. And in the day though that's what happens at night. What I told you. In the day, we go out and what do you call it? We get baptized.
You get baptized like a yearly thing?
It's like it's not a yearly. Not for some people it's a yearly thing, but for some other people it's like they do it like every other year or it depends on the person.
That's really interesting because like I know in my religion it's like you only get it at birth is like the most you ever get baptized. So it's really interesting to hear that you guys do it multiple times.
Yes, it's a way it's like in Ethiopia it's believed to be getting baptized and like Dumkat is like a way of cleansing your soul.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, that's the end of our paper. If you have any more facts or knowledge or information that you would like to share, then please go ahead.
Oh, my favorite holiday. I gotta tell you my favorite holiday. Favorite holiday is cultural day, like a government holiday, in which we get like it was the only time in Ethiopia, like in school, that we actually got to wear whatever cultural clothing we wanted, or like except anything except the uniform was better technically. So me and my friends would always me and my friend would always wear the normal the one that y'all told me about, the cotton one. We used to wear that all the time and go out and like go to school and stuff. We used to for that day we would bring 100 of our own currency and like we could buy donuts, drinks, soft drinks. It would be like a throw out fun day.
Wow.
And I used to be the main soccer like goalkeeper for the team, and we would play soccer. So it used to be very exciting.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. It was really fun.
Are there any more facts you would like to share?
Huh. Let me try to remember. Mescal, one holiday. Mescal.
Mescal?
Mescal. It's like the same as Timkat, but like there's like it's not baptism, but like we celebrate. We like I forgot the very deep meaning about it, but it's where you like mescal means the cross. So we celebrate Jesus. That day is solely meant for God and Jesus. So it's a day of like a remembrance or something, and we celebrate it very often. And it's like one of my favorite holidays too, because me and my friends get like 100 better of our currency. Then we get to get little firecrackers, and me and my friends would go all over the neighborhood, buy all of the ones that we can, and just we blow them up everywhere at night.
That sounds like a ton of fun. Well, thank you so much for doing this, Caleb.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank you
no
so much.
problem. My pleasure.
All right.